There's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
All right, what is going on, entertainers? What is going on, entertainers? So, y'all, I haven't been home all day. The video I even uploaded with the trailer reaction, I didn't even do that from home. Like I said, I am filming some stuff, so that's why I'm not uploading as much as I usually do. So, just to let you guys know, just for like a heads up for the rest of the weekend, upcoming weeks. Okay, tomorrow though, I do have y'all with the uploads, so y'all should expect Deja Vu, Big Legs Baddies collection, some town halls, and I'm gonna go live tomorrow night to do a Hollywood Hot Topic. So stay tuned for that. Okay, but today we're gonna be breaking down the Baddies West cast. I guess so far. I don't know if they're gonna add more girls or whatever. I seen this while I was on set, right? And I'm like, hey God. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling this cast. I am. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's some of the same girls we've seen on TV already, blase, blase, blase. Listen, a lot of these girls won't back down to Natalie. That's what we need. We need girls that aren't scared of production, producers, or anything like that. Tommy, she doesn't need the show. You know what I'm saying? She has a Fashion Nova deal. She has this and that. So she's going to do what she wants to do. She's going to bring us the entertainment, okay? And not care about what Natalie or anybody has to say about it. So let's get into the cast first. Let's break it down from top to bottom. So, of course, Miss Natalie's returning. I don't know why, because I feel like she's taking a slot for one of the baddies that could have been added from the auditions, to be honest. I don't know why she comes back as a cast member, because I feel like she could convince Lemmy to be like, hey, pay me the same and pay me as a cast member and as a producer, and I'm gonna make sure y'all have a lit season. You get what I'm saying? But I don't know why. I guess she just wants to get her wig snatched on television. One person that I am surprised that's not on the cast is Miss High Maintenance, which is the hairdresser girl. I don't know if they're gonna bring her on as a replacement or what, but I was surprised she wasn't gonna be there because her and Natalie are close. She even took them Dubai trips with Nat. So all right. I did drop the link if you guys want to join and give your opinion on the cast after I break down what I think about it. Okay, so Krishan, of course she's gonna get called back because she literally has boosted Zeus's viewers to like the stratosphere just due to her and Blue's antics, to be honest. So she was expected to come back. So I'm not surprised that she got invited back at all. I do think though that some of the girls that are going to be on this season are going to be challenging Miss Rock and are going to make her that Anna Baltimore is going to really pop out of her chest, because I'm just saying, y'all, like it just I don't see Tommy taking nothing from Rock. I don't see Kat taking anything from Rock. I don't see Lo taking anything from Rock. You get what I'm saying? These are girls that are just not going to just lay down and back down and just take anything from Rock. So this is why I think this is going to be a good season, because we don't have a whole cast that's scared of Krishan, because that's what I feel like we had last season. All the cast was scared of Krishan, in my opinion. Most of them, at least. And speaking of people who didn't make the cut, okay, Miss Jayla Mina put out a Twitter statement about why she wasn't casted. Okay, so let's read the Twitter statement first before we get into the rest of the cast. So I seen this tweet. That's how I knew the cast dropped or something, because I'm like, why is she announcing it so early? So she put, where is it? Hold on, y'all. She tweeted this a whole long time ago. Hold on, y'all. Hope she didn't delete it, because I took a screenshot either way. So it don't even matter. Oh, yeah, there we go. Bam. So she said, okay, so since someone brought it up, I will not be returning to the next season of Baddies. I'm happy that I got the opportunity to reconnect with my fans years later, and it was a blessing both personally and professionally. By the grace of God, I will have my own show soon. Until then, let's continue the Baddies franchise and wish them all the best of luck filming and on future projects. I'm not upset, mad, or bitter. It's just time for me to be and do what God called me to do and put on my heart. I'm so sick of everybody wanting their own show. People don't realize how hard it is to carry on your own show by yourself. A lot of these reality stars and celebrities can't even hop on this YouTube and carry on an hour live by themselves. What makes you think you're going to be able to have your own show put together for at least 30 to an hour on yourself? Let me know. Like it blows me when celebrities and like reality stars say that, talking about, I want my own show. I'm not even just talking about Jayla. I'm not singling out Jayla. I'm just talking about just in general. Like I hate when people say that, like they want their own show, like they have the concept already done and everything like that. Like, okay. Like I said before, I said this on numerous videos. I did think that she's better than the show, to be honest. I don't know why she came back. I feel like it low-key ruined her image, because I liked her a lot better before I watched Baddies. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know what? Okay, I liked her a lot better before I watched Baddies South. So I wish she really didn't do the show, but it didn't make her look horrible either. But it just made me look at her as like a little annoying. I'm just saying. Okay, I knew Jayla was gonna make it. She's in LA. She never hangs with Nat and Zeus. Facts, better than the show. Like I said, I feel like where Jayla went wrong, instead of going back to Baddies, she should have took the whole Jada Waiter route and sort of try to become like a bigger influencer than she already is. AKA like the Claremont twins, AKA like Tommy, AKA like Dreamzwa. Okay, like that type of vibe. But of course, she went back to the BGC trash fandom, which I'm sorry, guys, we're trash. We're in the gutter. It's true though. Y'all know us BGC fans, we get down and dirty. Okay, Jayla was more on the show anyway. She had more going for herself outside the show, but I would not watch her if she had her own show. No, okay. This show messed up Persuasion's reputation. They said, I'm so shocked. Kat and Tommy are on the cast. Okay. All right, so let's talk about the rest of the cast now. All right. Someone said, I'm very surprised Jayla didn't come back, though. She didn't need her own show. Kind of boring, to be honest. I don't think she's boring, because she did have some funny moments. The whole psychic thing when she was doing the spiritual thing on the girls, that to me was funny. Her fighting Rolly was funny. Her and Rolly's beef to me was funny. So I wouldn't call Jayla boring. Annoying a little bit, but I don't think she's boring at all. See, I'm not no hater. I'm gonna give you props when it is due. Okay, so next is Rolly Polly. Who took that picture of Rolly? Who took that picture of Rolly? Who took that picture of Rolly? Okay, it looked like, you know, when a big truck drive by and you get stuck near it and the wind blowing your face and then all your hair go. That's what it looked like. So who took that picture of Rolly? Y'all set my girl up, girl. Like, it don't. Rolly looked like she got caught in a windstorm. That is not okay. Sorry, Rolly, if you ever see this. I've been noticing more and more people been catching my channel, stuff like that. So like, I'm not gonna be careful about what I'm saying, but I'm just saying, like, if you're watching this is all comedic satire. Please do not take it personal at the end of the day. Okay, it's not even that deep. Okay, I close this camera and I don't be thinking about y'all. All right. Okay, so Rolly, here's what I think. It's gonna be interesting to see her and Rock's dynamic because of the whole Slim situation. This is why I feel like Slim should have been brought back. I know a lot of people do not like Slim and the whole Slim and Rolly combination and stuff, right? But I would rather Slim come back with Rolly just to see what side Rolly picks. Okay, pick a side, pick a side. She would be forced into picking a side, because you can't be super cool with Krishan if she's always beating up on Slim. So that would be the test of Rolly's loyalty, which, like I feel, I've said it before, I don't think Rolly is as much of Slim's friend as Slim is as much Rolly's friend. That's just my opinion. Okay? But we'll see what happens with that. I feel like the people that she's gonna align with in the house are going to be Rock, because she already has like a rapport with Rock, and probably like Tommy, because Tommy is like on that type of time, and I feel like Tommy's gonna end up slapping Natalie in an episode. So let's just that's to be announced, and that's to be continued. You feel me? We're gonna see that happen 100%. Because you could already see during the auditions that Tommy was getting really annoyed by Natalie and how she was picking the cast and doing all this type stuff. You can see it was really getting on her nerves. So I really do think that they're gonna end up getting into it. Okay. I'm happy that she is coming back, so that way we can see more of her music stuff. And hopefully they end up giving her own show, because I already know she said she's not coming back to Baddies. She's not going to do an ensemble cast. She's going to get her own show, but then she bad on Baddies. So are they trying to dangle? This is what I really hope that's not happening. And Zeus, y'all going to be so flawed if y'all doing this. If y'all dangling a carrot in front of her, so that way y'all can make sure she on every show that has an ensemble cast of girls, so she could whoop ASS and get y'all views. Because y'all know when Rolly on the show, it's still like grits. You feel me? So I just really hope they're not dangling the carrot in front of her, to be honest. Facts, remember they're about to do a boxing match that time. Exactly, yes. And yesterday, y'all, somebody, listen. The stuff that's coming up, y'all, I don't think y'all ready for it. That's all I'm going to say, y'all. That's all I'm going to say, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. The stuff that's coming up, I don't think you guys are ready for it. Just okay, this is all I'm gonna say for now. Just know that Johnson's Cabaret isn't over. That's one. Two, Now That's TV isn't gonna be the only one coming for Zeus's neck. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Connect the dots if y'all smart enough to connect the dots. But somebody called me on the low yesterday and put me on to some tea. So I was like, wow. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully it comes to fruition. All right, so next person is Scotty. Scotty shouldn't have been brought back. And why does Scotty look like B. Simone in that picture? Okay. She's giving active Scotty. Okay, active Scotty, I guess, looks like B. Simone. She shouldn't have been brought back at whatsoever. Natalie's just bringing her back off the strength of her back. And I'm really scared for Scotty, because I feel like a lot of the girls will start to like punk her, and it's just not going to be nice for Scotty. She's not going to be able to see just how she wasn't able to see at the auditions, to be honest. So I don't know why she's even doing it to herself. Scotty needs to maybe become a PA. Like, she'll make a cute production assistant, you know, get Natalie's bags and stuff like that. When she's like, I need a bag, let's get to the bag. She could be the one bringing the bags to the set. You get what I'm saying? She could be that type of person. But her being on the Baddies cast with the line of these girls, Scotty is really going to get eat up. And she's going to be like the Slim of this season. Yes, a PA, a productions assistant. Listen, she's really going to get eat up on this cast by the rest of these girls, because they are some major players. They're not just, last year they had some major players, some unknown people. These girls really like on that type of time. So I don't know. But one thing my girl Cardi told me, she told me y'all setting me up, because it's 160 of y'all in here and y'all not hitting that like button. So Cardi, what you say? You saying sorry to me for them not hitting the like button?
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to set me up.
I apologize.
Okay, so she just had to apologize to me because she told me y'all not hitting the like button. So I want to have her keep saying sorry for me, y'all. All right, so yes, Scotty, definitely not on that type of time. These girls are about it. I'm realizing who Kat is and why would she come on this show. I'm going to play a little video for you guys since you guys aren't too familiar with Kat. It's not gonna have any audio because y'all know how Oxygen do. They'll really snatch a dude video down. So I don't want that issues, but just know that Katia is really on that type of time. Okay, and she's really that it girl in the worlds of Rolling Red. So that's it for Scotty. I feel like what's gonna end up with Scotty, she's going to end up. This is I'm telling you, I'm Mr. Cleo with the ish. Jayla told me I could have had her psychic powers for tonight's live. So she gave me the psychic powers tonight. So I'm rubbing the crystal ball. You feel me? I'm rubbing the crystal ball. Hold on. I gotta get Jayla on this screen because she gotta help me out. Where's Jayla at? Where's Jayla at? Hold on. I gotta get Jayla. Where's she at? There she go. All right. So Jayla told me, y'all. There go Jayla. Not only hold on, y'all gotta see this live in color. Okay, look. She told me not only she could predict what's gonna happen on Baddies West, she rubbing the crystal ball for me. She also told me that they're gonna get to the bag. Okay, we keep rubbing the ball. Keep rubbing the ball for me, Jayla. Okay, Jayla, thank you. Oh, this, and she just told me she predicted that Scotty gonna end up going home early and they're gonna bring a replacement. So Natalie just bringing on Scotty just to have a filler so she could bring on a replacement because she knows Scotty won't last. Okay, so thank you, Jayla. See, Jayla be helping me out. That's my sub. That's my sub. Thank you, Jayla. Thank you. Whew. She just gave me them psychic powers. But no, that's on a serious note. I really do think that's what's gonna happen. She's gonna end up getting into a huge fight with probably like Lo or like Kat or Tommy that's gonna try to punk her. She's gonna end up leaving. They're gonna bring one of the girls to the show, another girl that was at the auditions to the show. Maybe the trans girl that the one that wasn't clockable at all. Who else? Some of the girls that interview with Janisha, because somebody mentioned to me in my comments, in my Baddies West recap comments, that the girls that they are gonna stand out and might be able to become a part of the cast are the girls that Janisha interviewed. Because you notice not Janisha, they didn't show Janisha interview a lot of the girls. They only showed Janisha interview certain girls. So those are the girls that you know are gonna get that call from Nat. Like, you made Baddies West, yay! Like that, yeah. All right, so next person is Tommy. Now, this is a shocker to me. And this is why Tommy, to me, is just a habitual liar. Because let me tell you, after she did the conversation with Akbar, she was saying how Zeus is making her look like a drunk, and Zeus does this, and Zeus does that. But then you do the auditions, and now you're on Baddies West. So it's like, which one is it? This is why you can't be trusting people when they be blaming it on the edit. Like RuPaul said, blame it on the edit. Oh, you know you said it. Just the credit. Just blame it on the edit. All these shows around the world, but anywhere we go. Yeah, like you blaming it on the edit, but that's really you. We saw that last night at the auditions. Like, you have a problem. I don't know what it is allegedly, but there's something there. Like, that's it. I don't know why it's like she blames it on TV. When it was Love and Hip Hop, it was Mona making her look like that, and Spice was doing this to her and everything like that. But then you come on the auditions, nobody's forcing you to do anything. This is a free for all to you guys, and then you still look the same. It must not be the edit girl. But I'm happy she got casted because Tommy's gonna bring the drama. Tommy's not gonna back down to Natalie, which we all need, and I don't think she's gonna back down to Krishan Rock also. And this is gonna be a crazy house. Let me tell y'all why. Rock already has issues, you know, glug, 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 and then we have Tommy in there, glug, 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 and possibly. So imagine all that in one house. This is why I'm excited for this season. Imagine that in one house. This is gonna be iconic. This is gonna be iconic. It really is. It really is. Oh, and stay tuned last night. If you guys missed the live when Rel and the handler joined me last night. Like I said, I was literally on set and I uploaded that video that you guys saw with the trailer reaction. So that I have it cut. I just have to upload it. So I'm gonna upload it as soon as I get off of here. Okay. I would really want to see a reality show about Rock and her family than rocking that Dusty can't rap on beat Blueface. Watch Rock switch and find a way to bully Scotty. I don't think she'll do that to Scotty because you want to know why? I think Rock realizes that Scotty's not a fighter, so she's not going to try to pick on her just for clout. One thing this one I'll say about Rock, and she gets a lot of flack, but she doesn't do a lot for clout when it comes to fighting. She only will fight you and like do something to you if you mess with her. If you get what I'm saying, like she just doesn't go out of her way to find somebody to fight. I've never seen her do that except for on Blue Girls Club, which was like the first season, stuff like that. But besides, I never see her go out of her way to like, oh, I want to fight you. Like, no. She only did that with Slim because Slim threw the shoe window. Like, that was like an after effect. That's why she kept hopping on Slim. But I don't think she ever goes out like, oh, I'm going to fight. Because if you notice, if she's not on the show, you never see her fighting a girl. You notice that, right? The only time we see her get physical with people outside of the show is Blueface. But besides that, we never see her fight another girl, except for that one time they stole her dog and she beat that girl for stealing her dog. But that was kind of justified, but we ain't going to get into that. And that was alleged too. But she fought her best friend on Blue Girls. I'm talking about outside of a show. That's a show, Dario. That's a show. I'm talking about when the cameras are down. Like TMZ catching her on the street fighting some random girl. We never see that. We seen there was a clip that was recent with her like manhandling some girl, but that didn't count. It didn't turn into a fist fight. Unpopular opinion, I don't see Rock fighting much this season. Me either, because there's a lot of girls in there that are really on that type of time. So I think she kind of peeps that, and she's not going to be dumb. And they're a lot older than her too. A lot of these girls are like 10 plus years older than Rock. Rock is 22, 23, and like a lot of these girls are already in their 30s. Kat, you know, she's an old cougar up there, girl. We're going to get to Kat in a minute. This season is going to be crazy, yes. Darnell, you said BGC is coming back. I can't talk about that. But I can't talk about it. But yeah. Okay, Rock just needs to chill as long as nobody try her. Rock knows that on that type of time, she ain't gonna be quick to jump like she did in season 2. Oh yeah. Plus, who would she be jumping for? Nobody in the house. I feel like she's really that like close. Her and Rolly are cool, but like it's not like her and Rolly are like this, like her and like Rolly and Slim are. And her and Scotty are cool, but she's not like that with Scotty either. And her and Natalie are cool, but she's not like that with Natalie either. So that's what I think. Rock can't throw these heifers in his sink. I know Persuasion somewhere mad like, I'm really stuck on her. How she get on the show? And Natalie, bruh, you ain't even call me, bruh, to get on the show, bruh. That's all with Zeus. Y'all flawed, all like y'all ain't even put me on the show. Y'all let this put me in a sink. You, bruh. I know Persuasion somewhere just saying all types of bruh mad. Poor Persuasion. I really feel like she regrets probably coming back because it didn't make her look too good. All right, so that's it for Tommy. Hopefully we get a breakdown of what's really going on with her. Like, does she really have a drinking problem? We all want to know. Does she really have a substance-related issue problem? We really want to know that. What's going on with her family? We want to see more of her family dynamic before they even get on a roll. We want to see if her and her mom are still beefing. Because I watched Love and Hip Hop, and I liked her and her mom's dynamic, even though it was toxic, but it made for really good TV, okay? So I want to see a lot of that before she enters on the roll. And if y'all see y'all think Tommy bad? Tommy's sister is really bad. I really like Tommy's sister. Tommy's sister is sick, girl. Her name is Versace or something like that. Because I follow her on Instagram. She gives. Like, she really gives. You feel me? She doesn't have to try. Tommy, I feel like, has to kind of try to really give. The sister doesn't really have to do that. So I like to see the sister on the show. That would be kind of cool. Hopefully, Kat turns out good in this show. Okay. Next person, we have Katya. So you guys are probably wondering, the BGC non-watchers, if you guys haven't tuned into BGC. So Kat is that was a former cast member on BGC 5. That was Kristen Kelly's bestie when she was on the show. So I'm gonna play a little small clip. I'm probably not gonna include the audio just due to purposes of the copyright. So yeah, hold on now. We got 200 people in the chat. Make sure you guys hitting that like button though, for real. Cause I could be in bed right now because it's late and I'm tired. So this is Kat, you guys. She's from Philly. At the time she did the show, she was 24. And her most famous relation, like celebrity-wise, has been Drake. She's been alleged to have had Drake's, has some Drake in her. All right, so that's one of the most alleged relationship that she's had. On the show, she fought a dude, a white dude, physically fought a white dude. On the show, she hit somebody for jumping in. You know what I'm saying? So she's done like a lot on the show that's been like deemed like iconic. She did spit at somebody too now. So I don't know if she gonna continue to spit the spit takes on the show, because I don't think that's gonna go over too well with some of the girls in the house. Girls in the house. Cat was serving real body before all the BBL girls started popping up. Yes, definitely. To me, she is one of the innovators of the BBL. I don't think she had a BBL, but like if she did have a BBL, I feel like she had a BBL before like thousands and hundreds of thousands of these girls had a BBL, because I remember her being thick from years ago. Mind you, I remember Natalie was trying to get and I'm gonna add you callers backstage. I see you guys backstage. I'm not ignoring you guys. Natalie was trying to get her, I believe, on Baddies since season 1, because I do remember her being on live with Natalie at one point and her just talking about Baddies. So I think she was deemed to be on season 1 and 2 at one point, but due to some reason she wasn't able to make either or. So I'm happy that she got casted, because I do like Kat. I don't think she does anything for cameras. And it's alleged, if you guys don't know the BGC tale, the reason why she left the house is because she shanked somebody. Okay, they were in Jamaica because BGC, they took them on cash trips. Zeus needs to take a hint. They took them on cash trips to Jamaica, and they were at a strip club, and apparently the stripper was allegedly messing with Kat and talking her ish and doing her a big one. So Kat decided to get her a little shank and just the stripper. So I guess they Oxygen didn't want no lawsuit, so they said, "Sister girl, we gotta go home before they sue us and take down the network." Little did they know Claremont Twins was on the way. So that is the tale of Kat. So that's what another thing that she's allegedly known for is, a stab. Allegedly, y'all. It was never confirmed, but a lot of the girls after the show kind of talked about it, especially Kristen Kelly. Kristen, who I wish was on this season. That's one white girl to me that's really funny. Is Kristen Kelly, because her and Kristen are cool. So that's what she's alleged to have done. So you could tell the temper is there if you're able to shank a stripper in another country and not care. On camera. On camera. And if anybody hasn't watched BGC 5, that is a good watch. If you guys haven't watched that, please go back and watch season 5 if you guys haven't watched season 5, because it is an iconic season. I'm happy that she's getting casted on the show. I am interested to see how her dynamic with Natalie is going to be. Hopefully she's not an ass kisser to Natalie and just kind of buys down and kisses Natalie's feet and says, "Oh, you're the baddest baddie." And then, no, Katia, you're the baddest baddie. So hopefully she comes in with a chip on her shoulder, so that way we could see her really pop her and do her a big one. All right. Next person I want to talk about, you guys, was Lo. So Lo London. Now this is one of the most exciting customers for me. The reason why is because Lo is country. Okay, Lo is country. So she don't care really about the glitz and the glamour of looking cute when she fighting and all that. Like she really like I'm gonna give you a country cornbread L whooping. Like we need that. We need that. Okay. I wasn't happy with her on BGC 12, but going back and watching the season, I didn't do it recently, but I went back and watched the season after it ended, and I realized she really was entertaining. She really was, especially when there was one point one of the one of the girls in the house claimed that Lo Cooter wasn't the best smelling. Okay, she claimed it wasn't the best smelling, and Lo was like, "No, mop never smell. You could get down on your knees and smell my right now. I lost out everything." like Lysol has anything to do with your cooter smelling. Like that to me is country and it's funny. So that's why I think we need her. She is, I feel like, going to be the comedic effect of this season. So Slim was the one who said that. And I remember when Jada snitched on Slim about and I didn't like Jada for that. I never forgive Jada for that because that was some snake stuff. That was your friend. She confided in you about smelling an odd odor and a fishy odor, and you snitched on her. Okay, you said you told Lo that Jada said that she smelled catnip after you took your panties off. So I don't like that. Like you set her up. Okay, so she set Slim up, and Slim was in her towel. Literally got fresh out the shower, and Lo went into the shower and said, "Mom never smell. Mom never smell. Jada told me that you told me Mom smell. You could get down on your knees right now, smell Mom. You could get down on your knees right now, smell Mom." If that's not a funny girl, I don't know what is. This is why I think she needs to be cast. This is why I'm happy that she got casted on the show. I can't wait. Like I really cannot wait for her. Even though Jada talked crap about Lo to all that, she was mad for that. Yes, super fake. I really didn't like that. Yes, and she you guys remember everything. And she did also the iconic line where Asia was like, "I'm coming. I'm putting my clothes on. I'm coming." And she was like, "You need to change faster." And she did the military step. She said, "You need to change faster." Like iconic. So I'm happy she's coming back. We haven't seen her on TV since BGC 12. Okay, this is the first BGC 12 girl we're gonna be having. Let me make sure I'm right. Yeah, first BGC 12 girl we're going to be having on Baddies, because no BGC 12 girl was on Baddies South, right? None of them were on BGC 12. No BGC 12 girls was on Baddies ATL. This isn't the first BGC 12 girl to be on Zeus. That was Miss Red was on Zeus, and Jada was on Zeus too. So she's not the first, but the first to be on Baddies. What I wish they would do is, if this is why I feel like Natalie kind of ruins this whole show. I really want Red to be on this season because I would have loved to see Red come back on Erie. I would have loved to see Red come back and see a reunion between her and Lo, because y'all know Lo used to call her a paid actress, but turns out it was Blue that was a paid actress because she on HBO. You get what I'm saying? So I want to see Red come back. I really do want to see Red come back. Someone said Tommy is old, so it's a no. And Natalie didn't learn her lesson. She's old too. Rock is mad annoying. She had to go. And who is Scotty? She's whack and gives me Slim vibes from BGC 12. Poor Slim. I wonder why they were going to do activity-wise. I'm trying to go to the club with them. They better come to Miami. Yes, Blue was really the actress, okay? Might be an unpopular opinion, but I never liked Blue. And the reason why I feel like I never liked Blue, I feel like she did a lot of instigating behind the scenes, and the producers never really showed it or called her out editing-wise, which kind of bothered me. So they let Red take the fall and made Red look like the big bad fat bully because she fit the description. So yeah, y'all needed to do better on that oxygen. I'm so happy Lo though is coming back. Okay, we're gonna see some country cornbread whooping hoe. So let's get to the new baddies. Okay, so that's seven baddies and 3 newbies. And this is so far. So I don't know if they're going to announce a couple more tomorrow or just a couple more down the line. But right now we only have 10 baddies. Okay, 12 would have been ideal, but hey, I guess they don't want to put out the coin thoughts. So first we have Biggie. So okay, coming straight from Rhode Island, and this isn't Biggie from Biggie and Smalls One More Chance. This is Biggie from Biggie. Okay, Biggie. Okay, with the Big Debbie cakes to shake. Tries. I gotta take that off the screen though, because I don't think YouTube appreciates them Big Debbie cakes like that. So what y'all think about Biggie getting casted? And do you guys think her and Rolly are going to have, some sort of conflict because they're representing for the big girls, or for the big girls? Like, you think they're gonna be some conflict? Because Biggie doesn't seem like she's gonna take any crap, okay? Cause she came out there, she like, yeah, I'm from Rhode Island. You know, I'm the baddest out here. You feel me? I'm a biggest promoter. Nobody in my city make more money than me. I make all the money in the world. I make more money than Trump. I make more money than Ivanka. I make more money than the Obamas. I am Michelle Obama, accountant. You talking about? So that's why I should be casted, because I know how to run my money. Yeah. And I'm a baddie. Yeah, that's what's up. And I'm from Rhode Island. So I don't know how that energy is gonna roll with Rolly. Okay, so we're gonna see how that goes. So I'm interested to see that. You're not the only one that didn't like Blue. She also was a fake friend and didn't call out Red. Yes, exactly. She called her out in the confessionals, but never in person. That's what kind of made me mad. Since she's allegedly a promoter, hopefully she can help them secure a paid appearance at these clubs they fighting in. Okay, they could actually really get to the bag. I guess that's why they're using sus, so they can really get to the bag. They said we need somebody that can really get us some paid appearance bookings, okay? Because Nat couldn't accomplish that, so they're gonna call Biggie. She gonna be like, "Oh, y'all gonna need, okay? We're gonna get 1,200 a piece. That's what we finna do, okay? Because I'm the biggest promoter." She do have a deep voice. She does have a very deep voice. Okay, so that's one of the first girls. I would guess she would get casted, to be honest. And look at Megan in the comments. She's still supporting them regardless of them shading the heck out of Megan every chance that they can get. So next person is Razor. Now this girl I don't remember at the auditions at all. Maybe it's because it was too much girls in this auditions, but I just can't put my finger on where. Let me look at her auditions. Oh, this is Sister Girl with the businesses. She was covered up. That's why. Because Sister Girl had the all black on, so I didn't even know she was tatted up like that. Okay, tatted up, Holly. Sister Girl tatted up. The one thing I will say about this cast, they're already gonna see it. They're gonna say, "Oh my God, so much black girls. Where are the white girls at? They're so like, where are the white girls at?" Like they're gonna complain about that. But too bad. Okay, too bad. That's what I think. They could always come as replacements, okay? And they tried with Brie, and look what happened. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. But like I said, they could have had a blonde white girl or just a white girl in general if Natalie took herself off the roster, and they could have cleared up a slot, and somebody could have filled in that slot. Okay, so Natalie should have been the one to get up off the chair to let somebody sit, to even out, the ethnicity wars and everything like that. Daria, you said, I'm so glad Brie is not on there anymore. Okay. So this is the girl who said she has 3 businesses and nobody's gonna check her. Okay. I like her tattoos though. It's giving very much Art Basel and what's that word? It's giving Art Basel, and it's also giving what's that? Wait, I gotta Google this. I gotta Google this because I'm forget a word. Oh yeah, it's giving very much Art Basel and Winwood. I live down here and I forget. It's giving Art Basel and Winwood, so I like her tattoos. Now, Stunner Girl. We already have a conflict going into the season. You already know Tommy and Stunner Girl got into it during the audition. Suki and Stunner Girl got into it during the auditions. So you already know that's going to be one of the first, probably the premiere fight with Tommy and Stunner Girl getting into a tussle. I could already see that happening. Stunner Girl to me, yes, Lisa. Hey, Lisa, I haven't seen you in a minute. I need to go back and listen. Tell Naomi to send me that whatchamacallit link so I could join because I left it so I don't get distracted because y'all used to have me cracking up because I need to join again. But what was I gonna say? Stunner Girl, I kept up with her a little bit on social media. She's annoying to me. The reason why I say she's annoying to me is because the whole time after the whole auditions went, she was just like, "Oh, that girl Suki, she ain't want no pressure from me. Yeah, she want no pressure from me. She ain't do nothing. Yeah." Yeah, she ain't really oh okay, but yeah, she was just like you that little girl or whatever. She ain't really on that. Like even Tommy, she tried to compliment me, but I know she was a hater, sneak dissing me. She a hater. if somebody's trying to give you a compliment and they're encouraging you, why all of a sudden you're thinking they're being a hater? I hate people like that. Like Tommy was being nice to you and you making it seem as if she was trying to be funny, and that wasn't even the case. So I'm confused. That's why I feel like she's gonna annoy me this season. And to be honest, I hope Tommy, does her Tommy ish, because you know how Tommy doing. She fights, she kind of loses her mental. Okay, so I don't know. I don't think a Stunner Girl kind of knows what she's getting herself into with Tommy, because Tommy is just watch Love and Hip Hop and y'all gonna see, like, and it doesn't seem like she's changed a whole lot. So I don't know. That was the man that did that Stunner set her up. In that pic with Rocky Chain, it was a man holding it. Stunner got a stank attitude and a resting B face. They instead have casted Diamond from Love and Hip Hop. The one thing I am disappointed though with this cast, there is no Cabaret Girls, which I sadly disappointed in. Hopefully, this is why Scotty shouldn't have been on the cast. They should have took off Scotty and put Lollipop. Lollipop fits all ethnicities. During the night, she looks like a white girl. During the day, she looks like a black girl. During the midday, she looks a little bit Hispanic. So she fits all of the genres. Okay, so that's why they should have casted Lollipop, because y'all know she a fish from Shark Tale, so she could just go and fit into every box. I'm really disappointed they didn't cast her as an official cast member. They might probably bring her on as like a replacement, but I still wanted to see her as like an original, because that would be kind of lit. All that military stepping ain't do nothing for her. Okay, she was stepping like a militant and they getting pit on the cast. All right, so now I'm going to start taking callers, you guys. First person I'm going to add is Party Passion. It's 250 people in the chat, and my girl Cardi B told me that y'all setting me up by not hitting that like button. Oh.
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to set me up.
I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
Okay. All right, so Party Passion, what's going on? What's going on? Please no cursing. What's up?
Hi, Pierre. How are you? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. So I just want to let you know that I did just receive a call from Cardi. I was on the phone with her, with my good sis, for about 44 minutes at this point. She enlightened me on some very hot cryptical tea.
Oh,
and she
let's
told
go with
me,
y'all.
yes, she told me that these people are literally sitting at home watching you and they're not hitting the like button.
Oh, yeah.
She does not like that.
Yeah.
She knows that they tried to set you up, and she apologized. She apologized. Her. Okay, so now that I got that off my chest, I just want to say, last night, I'm sorry I didn't get your live. I was tired. I fell asleep. Anyways, the Baddies auditions, it was a lot going on. I'm happy that they chose the selection that they did choose tonight, and this is what I think of that. To start off with some cryptic tea about the auditions, the girls were at the auditions, and then Natalie posted the auditions, said the time started at like 12 or whatever she said, 12 p.m. Those girls didn't get in front of Jayla Bree and them until like evening, midday type of timing, and I'm talking about 6 o'clock, 6 to 10 p.m. These girls didn't get in front of Tommy and them until like, I would say like 2 a.m. That's why Tommy was so lit, because these girls have no option but to sit around, get hair and makeup, smoke their vapes, do whatever they got to do, drink, and then when it's time to get in front of the cameras, allegedly, and then when it's time to get in front of the cameras, they're just so enraged, or they're so like turned up simply because they have to be turned up for the cameras and they be drinking. Boom. Now, the cast is a great cast. I'm glad that they chose some of the girls that they did choose on the cast. Natalie, I really hope this season that she's able and she really sits back, not take yourself out of the equation in front of the cameras. That's what some of us want you to do, but you really just sit back, not with the team, Natalie, just you. You sit back at home in your office after you pick, after you're home, after you get off of work. You just sit down and you just think like, damn, how can I just take this company and this network in a different direction from what's going on? We do not want to see these girls on here fighting. Some of these girls are really bad girls in real life, like in
Oh
real
yeah.
life, and they can have a seat at the table, Natalie. We don't want to see them on TV making a fool out of themselves fighting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, for Tommy, I really hope she plays it smart as well. She doesn't pick up a cup or a bottle as much this season. We want to see you in a different light, because if you play this smart, Tommy, I can see this. Like, I can see you getting your own show called
Oh
Tommy
yes.
Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
Right. No, the thing is,
And
Tommy was supposed to have. If you guys don't know, of
I
course, I
remember,
know
yeah,
you know this. Yes, she was supposed to have her own show called Tommy AIS. Y'all know the word. She was
yeah,
supposed
Sugar
to have
Honey
that.
Iced Tea, yeah.
Right. And it was supposed to be produced by Tammy Roman and I think somebody else. And the show ended up not going through. For what reason, I don't specifically know. But I do
Right.
think that's one of the girls that could end up getting their own show and like it going through for real, for real.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like with your sister Versace, now she's bad. Like when
Yeah.
we say bad, she's bad to the
Yeah.
bone, like dead serious. And with Natalie, like we really just want you to take this in a different direction. Scotty, well, we could just call her Bianca and give her Scotty's check. Like
Bianca.
seriously, at this point, like Scotty, honestly, girl, you're a pretty girl. We love you, girl. I have to tell you this all the time. No matter how many bags or pounds or big Debbie cakes you may have moved from Canada to Dubai with Natalie, TV is just not for you. If not, maybe this project is not for you, Scotty. I
Do
just
you
don't
think
know
she'll
what to
make a
tell
good
you.
PA?
I think she would make a good PA. Honestly, I see Scotty more in, let's say, modeling, if not the hair industry or something, Scotty, because we can't say you in the ponytail. It's giving, girl. It's giving. When you get your hair, it's very pretty, Scotty. And I just don't think you're gonna give much to the season. Not to discredit you in anything that you do, but what do we know of you, Scotty? Besides the fact that you allegedly run the South, when you clearly got the South smacked out of you, Scotty. You
Wait,
got the
okay.
South.
I have a question. Who would you rather see, Scotty or Ann? Or Bianca?
And I would just have to be completely honest. I would rather sing Bianca because Bianca has the tea.
Yes.
Bianca, she has like, Bianca's not scared to get in people's business. Well,
Yeah.
we don't know Bianca. We know Ann Moore.
Right.
And more who are. We don't know Bianca. We don't know Bianca. We just know Ann Moore. And yeah, that's just what I have to what I feel about that, Scotty. If you are going to bring something to the table, don't fight, girl, because clearly it's just not
Yeah, I
giving
don't
for
think
you,
she'll
girl.
be. I think somebody's gonna end up trying her, but I don't see her
Yes,
trying anybody on this cast. Not even the
yes,
new
and
girl.
if they do, Scotty, you better put your head down and you better windmill, girl, windmill yourself out of this situation. Now,
One
for
last
Stunner
question
Girl,
I did have. If you had to pick somebody that's not on the cast to put on there to kind of round off the cast, who would you pick?
that's not on the cast to round off the cast. I
Mm-hmm.
would have to go with and I'm gonna choose someone from off of Love and Hip Hop.
Mm-hmm.
Um, honestly, I would say, what's the girl name? Niley.
Ooh,
That would be a good one.
ooh,
With
that's a good
Tommy on
one.
there,
That's
yeah,
a good one.
I
That's
would
a
say
good
I
one.
would say Niley.
That's a
If
good one.
not, nah, Niley. That's a good one.
That's
Yeah,
a
because
good
her
one.
body is sickening, honey. Her body
That's
is
a good one.
sickening.
Remember when she almost knocked out Erica, but then Erica did a good she juked the punch. She said, "Whoo," and
She
then
juked the punch. I remember when they were in the club and Niley almost blew off her bamboo earrings with her knockoff. I can't even
Birkin.
call that a designer bag.
That was, I think, the funniest scene off of Love and Hip Hop when Erica came on there with the bag. And Niley said, "Hmm," and then she was like,
Right.
"It's a Birkin." She was like, "That's questionable, but it's okay."
I wish a hoe would tell me my shit questionable. But who are
That
you?
was
Excuse
the
me. I'm sorry,
funniest
Pierre. I'm
thing
sorry.
ever. Any final
Okay,
thoughts on this
now
cast? Mhm.
yes. Now for Biggie, I hope Biggie don't let um and I'm going to be very careful when I say this. I really hope she does not let the media and the influence from the media portray her to be this, I would say, big and loud girl. Simply because that's sort of the vibe that she's giving off, like, I'm Biggie and I run this and I do that. We love you, Biggie, but we just really hope that you just don't let that happen. I hope that there's not too many fights this season, and if they're all fights, they better be $1 million fights, honey.
Yeah.
These fights better give us some run for our money. They better give us some run for our money. Like I said, change the direction. Hope Tommy does not drink as much. Natalie, if you are going to fight this season, don't have on a jacket this time. Do not put your jacket on, honey.
She's gonna
And I
enter the
feel like
house all with the jacket as a cape, y'all. Y'all late
she's
or
gonna
no?
have it on. Oh yes, I have a very great idea for two things. Two things. And I'm just make it quick. For a show, if they were to for season 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. Because I'm speaking that to the existence. If they were to do, because the auditions is ratings, it's so much money. It's something that I don't think anyone's ever thought of before. Do
Right.
auditions from state to state, but have that as a 3-part. Like every state is a 3-part episode for an audition, and then from that you choose a selection of girls, so that way people aren't flying from different states and countries and all that
Right.
just to
No,
get on the show. That would be a lot of money. 2, for the cameos for Baddies 3, I think it needs to be from each girl that's in their element. Like Biggie, she could be in the club. Tommy, she could be trying on fashion over clothes. Natalie, she could be moving pounds in her Big Debbie cakes. Lauren, she could be, cooking collard greens with cornbread and potato fish. And also,
what about Cat? What about Cat? What Cat gonna be giving?
Kat's definitely going to be giving Dom a girl, because with some teen that when she got into that situation in Jamaica, well,
Yeah.
I can't even say there's no tea with that. Everybody knows what's going on.
Right.
I just really want the girls to know Kat is not the one to be played with.
Oh
She has
yes.
9 lives. She will
Oh
scratch your
yes.
eyes out, girl.
Oh yes.
Do
I
not
think that
play
she's
with
gonna
her.
surprise a lot of people because if you
Yes.
aren't a throwback BGC watcher, you're not gonna really know who she is off the bat. But if you do your
Right.
research, you're not gonna know. You're gonna know not to not to mess
Talk to
around
her
with her.
crazy or do any
Right.
of that. Exactly. I feel like
Right.
some of these girls that's in the house is very good, but we just don't want to see like no meaning to the dramas and the beef. Zeus, please, 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 as a viewer, give us the angles, give us the storyboarding, make sure it makes sense so we can understand what's going on. That's all, because we be lost if we're not on social media. We're lost on the drama that's happening at the reunions or whatever in their
Right.
contracts. Make sure that they're not speaking of nothing on the show. There's an NDA until the show is aired, or there's a reunion until the reunion is done, and make sure everybody goes to the reunion.
Oh yes, that I don't think they'll have an issue with that. I feel like they learned their lesson from Bad Boys. I feel like that's in it now. Like it's really in their contract, or like they're not gonna get their last check or something like that.
Right. And I would just always just have to say, like, yeah, we just love Tommy and we just wish her the best. I wish this season she just grows. Natalie girl, I just have to give you a message, honey. Do better, child. Do better, because you're going in the direction that we like. The show could be going in the direction that we like. We just want you to do better. We needed a cabaret girl, but we're smooth sailing at
I
this
feel like the
point.
cabaret girls are going to be replacements. So like we're gonna see a lollipop
Yes.
pop up, maybe a K Capri, a wet
Yes.
somewhere down the line.
Oh no, we don't want to see K Capri. Sorry.
I want to see that. I do.
Sorry to tell them, but we don't want to see K Capri. We do want to see Wet. Oh yes, that's who we should have replaced Scotty with. Wet.
No, I think it should have been lollipop. And the reason why I say lollipop is because that's why I wanted Slim on there, because Slim and Lollipop have beef, so that would have been already a storyline going into it. But it is what it is. All right.
True.
Any final thoughts before I take in the next caller?
Yes. Once again, Cardi B has called me. Before I get into Cardi B, I just want to tell you that a little tea about me. I was supposed to be on the Bad Boys auditions, but I canceled my flight right before going, and yeah, so it was just gonna be a whole lot of. Turns out it was a whole lot, and now there's no show.
Right.
Anyways,
well,
yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. I
Just
think
know
I need
that.
to, go to the Zeus Network headquarters and, show them what's up and do
They're
my
doing
big
soon.
one.
Yeah.
Anyways, Cardi B called me and she's still ringing my line. It's vibrating off the table, child. It's shaking the table. If you do not hit this like button, you will get all the tea. And one more thing, I don't understand why y'all don't hit the like button. Like,
That's what
how
I'm
can you
saying.
watch the show and then after it's uploaded and weeks later it'd be like 13K views and only goddamn 600 likes? Like, I don't understand that. You're doing my boy Pierre wrong. You're
Thank
doing him
you.
wrong, child.
Thank you
So
for
please
joining.
make sure. You're welcome. And yes, I like your new shaving. So have a good one and congratulations on the new project. Bye.
Thank you. Yeah, for real though. Y'all be really doing me a disservice for not hitting that like, because it's like I really asked for nothing, and that's like the one thing I asked. And y'all don't be doing that. Just saying. All right, so I'm going to add Bia.
Hey,
Is that Bia?
what's good?
What do you think about this Baddies West cast? Let's talk about it.
So here's my thing. I feel like it's too many senior baddies. And I don't mean senior old. I mean senior as in like we know these faces. And I feel like they could have added a lot more of the girls from the auditions. Since they're using this road trip theme, I guess, again, they could stop in those previous baddie cities and turn up with them. Like, boom, I don't know where Cat from. We stopping in Philly. Cat from Philly. We gonna link with Cat for the night. The episode gonna have her in there. We gonna, we gonna get busy with her. We gonna see what her baddie lifestyle is like. And then we're gonna keep it moving. Because it's just like, I don't know, man. I'm 30 and these girls is older than me. And I'm not trying to keep up with 21-year-old Krishan with a body. It's not happening. And I feel like Scotty knows that she was a sympathy hire. And that is just like
sympathy hire. I never heard of that.
The same way Krishan was a diversity hire. It's
a
like
diversity
Natalie
hire and then a sympathy hire. I heard
yes.
of a diversity hire, but no sympathy hire. That is like
yes. Nat was like, look, so I know Rolly slapped your brains out. So I gotta have it tax deductible. So I gotta put you on payroll. Otherwise, they're gonna start investigating.
Cannot afford to pay for the
exactly
out of your mouth.
she clearly cannot get too many more ponytails. It's been the same one. So like we just trying to feed the kids. Like give her own show. She says she's a trainer. She can train the old baddies who out of shape. I don't know. Like there's so many things, especially like with fitness being a thing right now. Like they can expand into that market. She already got a nice body. Figure out a plot. I don't know. Get some revenge bodies going on.
Yeah, where's the Baddies merch? They don't have merch that you could cop. That's one thing I'm surprised Natalie didn't really tap into. I know she has her own BGC Baddies type thing, but not for the brand in general, where she would make
exactly. And you know what? They gotta humble themselves. Make it a meme, babe. Everybody else is just capitalize off the jokes at this point because no grown adult wants to be necessarily in like a Baddies Letterman jacket.
Right.
But
that's why regardless of what people have to say about Natalie, I really do respect her because she knows how to turn humiliation into a humble bag. Because of the fact that she made that jacket and all that stuff, it looked really cute. So it's like
she knew.
I respect that.
She knew because, like, honestly, she could wear that out somewhere, throw it into the crowd. It'll be fans in there going crazy for it. So it's like that's easy money for them to make. But I feel like they have to have something more going on than just okay, we in this club and then we go into this one. And I'm sick of the bunk beds. Like, come on, these is all grown women.
I don't think they're gonna try them this time with the bunk beds.
I think they will.
It's gonna be a problem because I
feel like they're gonna give the new girls the bunk beds because they're new. That's gonna be their initiation. They're gonna give all the returns, the nice rooms, and then the rest of them gonna be down there, fighting for the twins and trying to make it work. But What else is there? I'm looking at the cast right now. I'm surprised Rolly came back, honestly, especially with Natalie being a cast member.
How do you think that's going to work out? Do you think Natalie's going to respect the fact that Rolly punched the Dubai out of her, and she's just going to kind of take a seat
I
back? Or do you
think
think?
it makes it lose its authenticity as
Mm.
this point. And I get it, like,
Wait, you
get
cut
her
off. You
back.
cut off a little bit. Say that again.
Oh, I said Rolly's clearly doing it for a check at this point.
Yeah,
and I respect that.
which I don't blame her. Yeah,
Exactly, like, get your money, but like, we know that these are not genuine interactions between the two of y'all. So it's like, yeah, y'all can put your feelings aside and get to the bag, but like, you're not gonna hit me the way Rolly hit me. I think that I won't be over every corner just looking for an opportunity to get you back. Like, you can't. And then with Tommy in there, she's so explosive when she's drunk. Krishan is explosive when she's drunk. Like, it's got to be something more than them just focusing on drinking, because that's just it's gonna be Clash of the Titans in there. It's gonna be too much. They're gonna need more security base. I don't know.
They're gonna have to hire security base brothers and cousins.
They're gonna have to. He got to bring the whole hood with him, and they got to be armed at this point, because these girls are gonna be doing too much. And I don't know. I'm really interested to see, though, because I haven't seen, like, Lauren Lowe. She's good TV.
Oh yes, Lo is funny too. That's what I'm excited to see her, because not only does she bring good TV, she's funny. So it's like,
and we need somebody that can clap back without always making it like, so you want to fight? Like, nah, read her down real quick.
And hopefully we get an appearance by Raisha.
Listen, yes, listen, I just want to hear why your dress got a collar.
Is that my cousin? That sound like my cousin.
All right. Because I know she's gonna cook Scotty's ponytails. I know she is. I know she is. Why your roots so dark? I know she is. But it's gonna be a good time. And what happened with Bad Boys? Like, what's tea?
Apparently, according to some people that have pulled up on here and even said in the comments, it starts filming in 2 weeks or a week. And somebody that told me that is close to that network told me Wednesday of either this week or next week, something like that.
What's we gonna be watching? Bad Boys Go to Thanksgiving? Like
they're starting to film like very, very soon.
They missed so much prime season. Like, they could have had a Halloween thing going on in their episodes. Like, I don't want to see
these awkward having it now because of Christmas and stuff coming up.
Yes, like, it's don't these people want to spend time with their families? Like, I get it, it's your bag, but what are they gonna be doing? Like, the quarantine is done, so these boys have to be doing something. Like, they have to be. Otherwise, like, everybody's just gonna wait to see what happens with Baddies and the cabaret. Like,
the cabaret. Listen, when the cabaret thing drop, y'all gonna be shocked. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I can't say really
you
much.
Gotta give us a breadcrumb.
That's what I said. Okay, I gave y'all 2 hints at the beginning of the live. The cabaret is not over. Like, a lot of people think the show not come back. That's not true.
Okay.
And another thing is there's something bigger in the works than Now That's TV, and that's all I'm gonna say.
You know,
so
I'm
take that. One thing is closer to what is going on. I'm gonna let y'all know that, like, we're gonna do a whole video on it. Watch. Y'all gonna see.
That's fine. I'm gonna just manifest your name being EP somewhere and all of this. Okay.
Thank you.
Somebody got to stir the pot from behind the scenes. So, but it was good talking to you. Have a good night.
You too. You have a nice night.
Bye.
All right. It said, I hope Lo gets them collard greens ate up. She was a joke. Jaguar, not you hating on Lo. So, like I said, I didn't like her watching her season in the beginning, but when I went back and watched the season, I think she was needed and she was the entertainment on the season. Like, she was. All right. So I'm going to add Dime P, y'all.
Hello, Pierre.
What is going on?
Nothing much. I was just waiting my turn, but I love everything. I love everything that they were talking about, and I actually think the cast is pretty nice. I like that they're more mature, because I feel like they can communicate a little better amongst each other instead of always just fighting, because I feel like that's going to separate this season from the past 2 seasons. More, dialogue, I guess you could say, because that's
Right.
what I'm really wanting to see. Of course, I want to see fights too. Like, who doesn't? But
Right.
it's more dialogue that's going to be better, especially at the reunions. It's not, I feel like since they are older and more mature and already been there, done that, we can have a lot more dialogue and conversation.
Mm.
And I also feel like they need to include in this season, since they did it in the past 2 seasons, and it was fighting and this, that, and the third. You know how they did in just what's it called? The Cabaret season
Yep.
2, where they brought the what's his name? The person that helped the girls, the man to come in to help the girls and talk to them about their problems.
Over to sit them on separately and stuff, like a
Yeah,
life course type
like,
stuff situation. Yeah.
yes, but you know how the girls in the Cabaret, they kind of made it a joke. Like, they were
Yeah, they
laughing
did.
about it, and Lucky talking about some, "Hi, Dr. Sir," like making it
Right. Trying
funny.
to have them be a trick.
Yes, and I think
Yeah.
Lo and all them will just make it funny. So I feel like that's another thing that they can add into this next season, because we didn't have it in the past 2. And I think Natalie should take Tanisha's advice for this season.
Right.
Honestly, just a little bit, just a little bit. We still want the drama, but we want to see them elevate and grow. Like with Tommy and her drinking problem, like I feel like that would be really good, because we all want to see something better for Tommy.
Right. That needs to be
So,
addressed because we want it out.
okay. And another thing is, I need to see ET. I'm sorry, but I need to see
Y'all not giving up
ET.
on ET, y'all. ET gonna be the type. She gonna break into that house with her crutches. She gonna knock
I
on the
hope
window with
she
the crutches.
does, because I feel like she really deserves to be on there. She's been, going through this bootleg journey with Now That's TV, and I feel like she deserves to be on Zeus.
Yeah. I really
And
don't. I feel like Scotty really did take a slot that could have been used better with somebody else. That's why
yes,
it bothers me seeing her on there. I'm like, really?
yes, and ET just, I feel like her and Krishan gonna go at it, because nobody else is gonna really try Krishan, but I feel like ET gonna give Krishan a run for her money. Now, I'm not gonna say she gonna win, but that's a girl that's gonna give Krishan a run for her money.
Right.
And I want to see that. That's going to be a good fight. And who else? We have
What
Biggie.
about also Pink? You know they didn't show
Oh,
also Pink in none of the auditions, you guys, which was so
I,
disappointing to me because I was looking to see what sis
I
was
didn't
talking
even know
about.
she was there. She was there.
Yeah, she was there. She was there with ET and all of them. Like they were hanging out too with SoCal Barbie. They were all in a little group hanging out too.
Wow, and they didn't want to
Mhm.
show her.
They didn't even
That's
show.
sickening, because that would have made the show. That would have
Yeah,
probably got their views up a lot more too. Even
definitely.
though everybody was already watching, but I feel like Pink just makes it a show.
Right.
They definitely did add some of those South Central baddie girls. Like, that's just, I feel like that's gonna make the show as well. And Natalie, like I said before, or like everybody else is thinking, she needs to go behind the scenes. As you could tell on the audition, she already looks fed up.
Oh yes.
So why would you even put yourself in that predicament in the first place? You're not even all the way there at the auditions. Why are you trying to
Because my
be
whole
a
thing is
cast?
you could put your feet up and make a whole lot of money and not get beat up. Why would you go with the other option? Is you could possibly get beat up. You got to get stressed out by these girls, but you make the same amount of money if you weren't doing that. Like, no, I'm gonna take the option of me putting my feet up.
Exactly. It's just giving you want to be seen 25/8,
Like,
and
I'm good.
nobody wants to see you, Natalie. Like, I'm sorry. Take a break. You was already in the past 2 seasons. Like, we saw you, we see what you
Thank
can
you.
do. You're good. You're good, sis. You're
Like they could have
good.
easily added maybe a South Central girl, which would take Natalie's spot, and then Scotty get rid of Scotty, add like a new girl that we
Eh,
never seen before, and made it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But
Yes. And um who else was it? Who
and
Cat?
also,
What?
do you think that they should add a cabaret girl? If you were to pick a cabaret girl to hop on this season, which I feel like they should have picked the cabaret
Right.
girl, which cabaret girl would you like to see? Mm-hmm.
I honestly would say Amber.
Oh, I never heard
I
that
would
one
say
before.
Amber, because Amber got that mouth on her, and I feel like she would be really entertaining.
That would be funny though. Imagine
That
her
would
and Rock
be
getting into it.
Amber and Rock would definitely get into it, and I feel like Lo and Amber would get into. I feel like Amber would get into it with everybody, because
Oh yes.
even when she was reading Chanel down, like I feel like she's gonna do that to everybody, and that would be a key. Like that would be so funny. But I do feel like Lollipop deserves it too.
Oh yes.
But Amber's cool. I feel like Amber deserves to be on there just to redeem herself and all the stuff that happened to her. I feel like she deserves to be on another show anyway. So, but
someone said Amber is pregnant, but I seen a video that she came out allegedly, y'all, that she did come out and say she's not. So I don't know.
Look, I don't know.
Well,
But we
legend.
don't
Amber, if you want to hop on the channel, if you see this, let it DM me. Y'all always end up seeing these videos.
We don't want Jocelyn get mad and put in no more hoodoo voodoo on her. So she might want to stay away from Zeus. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Any final thoughts on this cast?
I'm just excited to see them, and I'm excited to watch your reviews over it. Overall, I think that it's going to be a pretty good season, and we shall see.
Yep, and that's on per. Thank you so much for joining, Diane.
Thank you.
Night. All right. Someone said y'all sent him up to 280 and 115. Like exactly. Amber on the show. Can we talk about Deja Vu? Listen, I'm gonna drop my Deja Vu recap tomorrow. Trust me, Red. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop Deja Vu, South Central Baddies. That's the South Central Baddies. Bayless Baddies collection, Deja Vu, all that. Okay, we're gonna talk about all of it. Someone said Gaia from the Cabaret. No, Gaia to me, she's no. That to me is a headache. No. I rather Yummy P come back before Gaia does. I rather Yummy P come back. Okay? Yummy P to me, she's a character. Gaia to me is just like, she gives me a headache. Yummy P could come up and be there and be like, I talked to Jocelyn and she told me that I can do Baddies West. So I came on the show to do Baddies West. And I'm going to show them my stripper skills because I know how to dance. I know how to pop this fat cat. And I'm going to do all that. So at the end of the day, I never was a Jocelyn's girl. I was always a baddie. I want to see that versus Gaia with the whole exorcism stuff. No. All right. I'm going to add Miss Meryl Streep. What's going on? What's going on?
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Hey, what's up? Oh, your profile picture look different than what you sound right.
All right. Okay. So I have some notes, Pierre.
Yeah.
Because I have some thoughts, right? I wanted to give y'all a little bit of background on Katya because I feel like people are sleeping on Katya.
Yes.
Do you remember her season of Bad Girls Club?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember why she got kicked off the show?
Yes, because of the shank.
Yeah, she was stabbing a male stripper in the head when they was in Jamaica, so they had to take her off the show. So I feel like that being said, she probably has calmed down a lot since she's in her late 30s now, but she's gonna bring a lot of flavor to the show.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Also, I think a lot of people are gonna underestimate her. That's the thing that I feel like people are really gonna mess up on because they feel like they don't really know her like that. It's just some thick model girl. But once they test her, they're gonna find out because she's from Philly. So yeah.
Yeah, and she got them Big Debbie cakes, that Drake was eating, allegedly.
The creator of the Big Debbie cakes.
The person who I'm surprised that they were able to cast is Tommy because when I think of Love and Hip Hop, I'm thinking big budget. Tommy had to be making at least $50K, $30K bands on that show. So that just tells me that Zeus has bigger pockets this season compared to the girls they had last season.
Oh yes, guaranteed. Just know they made a lot of money off of Baddies South. I can tell you that. They made a lot of money from Baddies South. Rock brought them the money. A lot of money. And that Blueface and Krishansha, as much as people say they're not going to watch it, people are still going to secretly low-key tune in just because there's nothing really on. And that's going to bring viewers. So, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking as well. I feel like they're going in a classier direction. Not quite. Because let's be honest here, right? This is kind of trashy-ass television. We all know this is trash.
Of course.
But we're not South Central Baddies, right? Yes. There's levels to trashiness.
Yes. There's South Central Baddies, there's Big Legs Baddies collection, and then there's Baddies.
Okay, and then what's above Baddies? Love and Hip Hop, and then we have Real Housewives.
Right.
They're trying to level up a little bit to Love and Hip Hop, and kind of see where they're going because they didn't really cast another Ratchet Girls. I was kind of hoping that we get another Krishan, somebody who come from nothing, probably got a little EBT money.
Exactly.
That's not what it's given this season.
To share some with Rolly.
Yeah.
Funny. And also, what cabaret girl? I know I've asked this a lot, but I'm just interested because I'm so disappointed in put a cabaret girl on the original cast. What cabaret girl would you want to see on the show?
I really like Blueface Barbie. You remember her? She was like the girl who was Can I say that? Can I say S?
She was doing things for change.
She was making a little bit of money with her Big Daddy Cakes,
right,
up in Vegas.
But she has her own show now. I don't know if you know, but she has her own reality show where it's called Barbie Wants Both, where she's looking